Thomas lived alone in an old house on the outskirts of town. One night, as he was getting ready for bed, there was a knock at the door. It was strange. No one usually came by at that hour. Thomas went downstairs and cautiously opened the door. Standing on the porch was a little girl, about 7 years old, dressed in an old-fashioned dress. Her face was pale, and her eyes stared at him with a disturbing intensity. "Mister," she said in a quiet voice, "I'm cold. Can I come in?" There was something unsettling about her voice and appearance, but Thomas couldn't turn away a child. He invited the girl inside, sat her by the fireplace, and offered her some tea. But the girl refused, continuing to stare into the fire. "Where are your parents?" Thomas asked. "They'll be here soon," the girl replied, not taking her eyes off the flames. Thomas tried to learn more, but the girl said little. Soon, she stood up and said, "They're here now." Before Thomas could comprehend what she meant, the lights in the house went out. Everything fell unnervingly silent. When the lights flickered back on, the girl was gone. Thomas rushed to the door, but it was locked from the inside. He stepped outside but saw no one. Only an empty road stretched out into the distance as he returned to the house. Thomas noticed something felt different, as if the world around him had changed. That night, he couldn't sleep. It seemed like he could hear faint footsteps outside his bedroom door. The next day, Thomas went to town to ask if anyone had lost a daughter, but no one knew of any girl, and no one had a daughter her age. That evening, Thomas returned home and heard those same footsteps behind his door again. He realized that since the moment he let the girl into his house, she had never really left and no one ever saw Thomas again. They say his house is now empty, but sometimes as people walk by, they hear a faint child's laughter coming from inside.